Hi guys, before we get into this, make sure to comment down below what is one of your quarantine favourites, and also while you're at it, subscribe and hit that bell button in order to never miss one of my uploads.
Why am I so afraid just to say a hello? Hey. Or to pick up the phone just to say what is up?
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, hi, my name is Holly, and today's video is my quarantine favourites, because I have been consuming a lot, both food and entertainment wise. So my first favourite podcast is The Health Code. The Health Code is by Sarah's Day and Kurt's Tales. But basically, she's a YouTuber, it's Sarah's Day, and her boyfriend, or fiance, sorry, is Kurt Tales, and he is a freelance photographer and he has his own business. And she also does ebooks, has a YouTube channel, she's a fitness YouTuber, and they just talk all things fitness, lifestyle, health, everything else like that, and also talk relationships as well. Then I have We Bought a House by Claudia Saluski and Phineas. They kind of just talk about their relationship and what's happening in their lives and how they're feeling, talk about their crazy neighbours and stuff like that, and it's really funny and interesting. I always put this on when I'm studying because it's a good thing to put in the background, and I also listen to this podcast when I'm falling asleep. Then I have The Girls' Bathroom by Sophia and Cynthia. I think that's how you say their names, and this is just based along the lines of girls talk and boy talk, and it's a dilemma based podcast, so you send in your dilemmas, they read them, and then they kind of try and give you advice on it while also being kind of witty and humorous and relatable. Then I've got the High Low podcast. This one is new to me and I've listened to a few of their episodes and they've really interested me. It's an hour-long podcast, so it is a chunky one. But they kind of just talk about pop culture and what's going on in the world and give their opinions, but also like good opinions. One's quite hippie and like, oh, and then one's like a writer for, was a journalist for like something, I think the Sunday Times or something like that. And it's a really interesting podcast and I really like the dynamic between the two of them. And then I've got the Wooden Spoon podcast, which actually doesn't record episodes anymore. I don't know what happened to it, other than the fact that there's quarantine happening, but it kind of stopped a while ago. But there's loads of episodes that you can listen to, and they talk about, it's 4 people. It's Unjaded Jade from Jade from Unjaded Jade, Jack Edwards. Why can't I say the name? I know who they are. Ruby Granger and Neve Cromwell. I've met them all. They're fabulous people. Really lovely, but they've got a really nice dynamic between the 4 of them because they're all very different people. They're all study tubers, so they all kind of help you with studying. I talk about being a student and have mental health and being a leader and procrastination, being proactive or just productive. Yeah.
You're afraid to stick out your chin and say, okay, life's a fact.
Insurgent, which is part of the Divergent trilogy, or what's for the series, a 4-part series. Didn't realise there was a book called 4, not gonna lie, kinda wanna read it. But this one's quite chunky. It's called Insurgent. It is the second.
Okay, I found this on the web for is a 4-part series book called Thor. Check it out.
Oh, hell no!
Another book called Mirror Mirror by CARA Delevingne. I haven't got it on me right now because it's in my wardrobe and I've got to get out before this video started. But it's kind of like a coming of age story. I actually don't know how to explain this one. It is just a really good read. It's a nice page turner. Definitely suggest reading it. And then I have this one, Normal People. This one has been raved about all over the internet. There's also a series for it. But every person that I know that reads on my Instagram, because I follow a lot of people that read apparently, they're just very inspiring, have put this on the story and been like, if you're gonna read a book, read Normal People. So I am a few chapters in, I'm absolutely loving it, which is why I want to suggest it here. I might not have read the full book, but I want to suggest it because I have read a few of the chapters and it is really well written. It's now the day after I filmed this video and I have indeed finished Normal People. Yes, I finished it in 2 days. That is how much I loved it. I could not put it down. I constantly just wanted to read it. It is so well structured, and the flashbacks in time are really well like implanted in the story, and it's just a phenomenal read. It's a phenomenal novel, and I can so imagine this being one of the classics in like the future. So I definitely suggest a read, and it's really like romantic but also relatable in some way, and then you also have different feelings towards different characters, and the feelings develop as you read through the book. So I definitely suggest reading the book before you watch the series, so that you can really appreciate the TV show and know that some bits in the TV show may have been left out, and some of these bits are like not really crucial but add to the story. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, better read it. And yeah, I'm not gonna watch the series until I have read the book, because I really just want to appreciate the series more because I have read it. During quarantine, I've consumed a lot of movies, so I'm going to recommend a few to you. You probably have heard of them, you probably watched them, but if you haven't, I'm here to tell you. The first one is Harry Potter. This one kind of goes by without saying if you've watched my vlogs. I got the full Harry Potter box set and have been obsessed with it. I have watched all of the movies now, all the way through, as a movie marathon. I will do it again at some point, but I was going to give Harry Potter a little bit of a break. But it's so good, and you just kind of get into the mystical world of like, it's a really great movie for escapism. It's of why you watch media, because it just lets you kind of forget who you are, and you're just kind of watching Harry Potter and Hermione and Ron and Dumbledore and Hagrid. What a man he is. Princess Diaries, both 1 and 2. This is a movie about a teenager who gets told that she's actually the princess of a country called Genovia. It's a small country, but she is the only blood relative of the king, who is her father, who died. And she gets told by her great grandmother that she is to be the Queen of Genovia at some point. And the first one kind of just comes about her possibly becoming a princess and like actually taking the role of being a princess, and then the second one is like a follow-on to that. This one is Pretty Woman. This one goes without saying. If you haven't watched Pretty Woman, what are you doing? It is a Hollywood, LA, Beverly Hills based movie, and it follows these two people, Mr. Lewis, Edward Lewis, and Julia Roberts, who plays Vivian Ward, who is a prostitute, a hooker in LA to earn money and rent, and she stays with her friend Kit DeLuca, there you go, and it just kind of follows the story of these two main characters, of of Vivian Ward and of Edward Lewis. Edward Lewis is a businessman, kind of just follows their love story, but it's like not like normal romance, cheesy, cringy stuff. It is like really, really hard hitting stuff, and it also has the song Oh, Pretty Woman. Next one is The Mistress of Evil. This is new to Disney Plus. If you've got Disney Plus, wow, you can watch it. It is the sequel to Maleficent, and I don't think I have to explain what Maleficent is, but the sequel kind of follows the story of her, the main character Maleficent, and her relationship with Aurora, who she takes as her daughter and makes her the Queen of the Moors. I don't really want to say too much because I don't want to ruin it, so you can watch it yourself. And then the last one is Aladdin. If you know me, I have been singing the Aladdin soundtrack for the full part of quarantine. I know all the words to every single Aladdin song. Arabian love, up in the but it's absolutely an amazing movie, and it's fabulous. It was really made really well. It's on Disney Plus. Will Smith, a fabulous actor, and it's just a really good vibe. And also Naomi Scott is like a goddess, and yeah, if you watched Lemonade Mouth and you saw that single She's So Good, you're gonna want to hear Speechless by her. Oh. Anyway, Anyway, the first one is Outer Banks. I have raved about this so much on my channel now that you're probably bored of me hearing it. But the 5 friends, I think it's 5 friends. Well, it's 4 friends at first called the Pogues, and then there's the Kooks, who are the rich side and they live on figure 8, and then there's the Pogues who live on the cut. The Pogues have to work and also earn money to live, and the Kooks have 2 houses and are very rich, and it just kind of follows the teenage life, and I think it's good for us all because it's kind of a life without phones, and it's kind of the life that we all like watch and we're like, oh, that seems really good. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it anyway because I don't live anywhere near a lake or a beach or a pool or any kind of boats, but still, it's great to live vicariously through them. The Order, the Order is an older one, but on the 18th of June, which I'm not sure will have passed by the time this video is out, is season 2's day where they release it. I think it's 18th of something in June. I think it's 18th of June, it might be 26th. I'm not sure. There's so much stuff coming out this month. But this show kind of mystical, like fantasy, but not fantasy. It's like a college where there's magic and there's werewolves and magic swirls all around them.
Magic swirls all around us. It is in the air that we breathe. Do not be so naive as to think we are the only ones who can harness its power.
But it's like an order, so like you've got to be initiated into this like society. The second one is Riviera. This used to be on Now TV. I'm not sure if it is still, but it's definitely on Sky. It is fabulous. It is absolutely phenomenal show. It is based on the French.
Tolina, I love you, and I always will.
There was an accident. He's dead.
What if this wasn't an accident?
In France and Monte Carlo type of thing, like bougie wealth, and it talks about this woman who marries her husband who's like rich, and okay, this one's a little bit easier for me to do. YouTubers that I have been consistently watching, binge watching all of their old videos if they're new, and also whenever the video comes onto my subscription box, I press it straight away no matter what I'm doing. Press it straight away because I like want to watch their videos. And the first one is Nina Florence. I'm not sure how you say her name, I think that's how it is said. She is so aesthetically pleasing. She's a stunner like all the rest of the people that I'm about to tell you about. She's all about sustainability, and she does a lot of university videos, which is why I've been watching her so much recently, because I've kind of got hooked onto university videos because I've been choosing my choices for my university experience, which is kind of scary, not gonna lie. So yeah, I've been watching her. Her voice is just really calming. Like mine is so fast paced and so like, I hate my voice and the way I speak. But she's so like calming and like really aesthetic and pretty, and she talks about topics without you even thinking, like pressing on the video to watch about that topic. She just like kind of integrates them into their videos, and also she kind of made me want to revise and actually study for my A-levels. Ooh. Currently a University of Edinburgh student. She's in her 3rd year, I'm pretty sure. And she studies economics, business and economics and financial something, I don't know. But I just love her vibes, and her Edinburgh apartment is gorgeous, and so is her room at home. So like honestly, you watch her videos just for the beauty of her and her room, like that's fine, because yeah. The next one is Moya Mawini. I think that's how you say her name. I know you say it Moya. Again, her videos are a lot like Nina's. She's a sustainable queen. She upcycles loads of her clothes. It's more a fashion type channel where she does vlogs, and she's also a university student. She did a study abroad in New York City, but obviously got sent home because of COVID. But she paints, she does like paints with me, and she kind of just talks about topics. And again, her videos are so aesthetic, and like I always put them in the background when I'm studying because her voice is just really like calming and just keeps me like in check, and like her videos are just really like But it's Tish. She's also a YouTube friend, but she lives in New Zealand, so like we would actually never meet unless I travelled to New Zealand and went to where she lives, which I think is outside of where you would travel to if you did go to New Zealand. But her videos are phenomenal. She's such a small YouTuber. She's not small like me, but she's such a genuinely sweet girl, and I don't know how to explain how nice she is. I always speak to her, and we send voice messages back and forth. But I'm obsessed with the way she edits her videos, the personality she has, the relationship and dynamics she has with her boyfriend and her friends, and the dynamic she has with being a YouTuber and showing who she is as a person. And she's really transparent in her videos about stuff, which is something I admire about her. She's very inspirational and also absolutely stunning, and because I know how sweet she is, she also makes her videos like so much easier to watch, because I'm like, oh, she's genuinely like a really sweet person, and it shows in her videos. Also, if you like the New Zealand accent, there you go, watch her videos, and then you've got like a constant flow of like New Zealand accents. And the last one is Jack Edwards. If you don't know Jack Edwards and you're living under a rock, you're probably not a study tube watcher. Let me tell you, Jack Edwards' personality trait was going to Durham University, but he's just graduated Durham University, so what's his personality trait going to be now? It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Jack Edwards still, his personality trait was never to me. I'm a University of Durham student, I am a literature university student. It was never like that for me. I liked watching these videos because they motivate me, and you've got to watch people who make you feel good about yourself and make you want to do more and make a change and do this sort of stuff. So that's why I watch him. He reads a lot, so also he gives me all the book recommendations and stuff to read, and his videos are overall really funny. He's got a really witty, humorous personality about him, and yeah, also he always does like writing my dissertation videos, and it's quite funny to like watch him go through it and like know that as soon enough I will be in it, but he also gives like tips and advice on how to do it while he's doing it. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. If you're new, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and maybe subscribe, as I actually am on my way to 1k. Like, I can actually say that I'm on my way to 1k. I'm not quite at 900 yet, but we're close. We are very close, and I am very excited. It's such a big milestone for me, and I cannot wait to hit it. I mean, I know it's not about subscribers, but wow, imagine seeing 1k on my channel. That'd be fantastic. I'd literally cry. So yeah, please hit that subscribe button and share with your friends, and I will be back with another video, which hopefully won't be me just talking at you, because that's what I feel like I've done on this video. And I will see you all in my next video. Stay safe.
Down in your